let's explore our true natures, shall we? This flower is much like one that used to grow by air at the sea. Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore? Alas, the breed was wiped out. None grow like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful? I can see you love flowers, Melia. I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dumbat? Do you like flowers? I'll be honest, not really. I don't get the impression that you dislike them all that strongly. Maybe it's just that you like them so strongly. You can't imagine that someone might not like flowers at all. That's not what I meant, it's just... if you hated flowers, you wouldn't tread so carefully around them. I am beaten by your powers of observation. I can always see a person's true nature from how they act in public. I've studied you all ever since we met. Then tell me about Shulk. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that option, so... okay. As all wise leaders do. A ruler must know his people. My father and brother taught me much about imperial duties. I never thought I would actually need those lessons, but I will certainly need them now. However, their lessons reach far beyond the particulars of runing. I learned how to handle myself and communicate well with people. Maybe you need a few more of those lessons. Are you saying I lack people skills? You only seem yourself around Ricky and Shulk, if I might say. I wish you'd open up to the rest of us a bit more. We've been through so much together on the battlefield. Deep down, I know that you're right. Thank you, Dunban, for your frank comments. I will do my best to open up more. I didn't mean for her to treat it quite so formally, but oh well. Yeah, that was cute. And it looks like we've maxed out affinity between Melia and Dunbat. And also off screen I did do a little bit of affinity grinding with Ricky and pretty much everyone else in the party. Like, he's only not full max affinity with Charla and Fiora. That's it. But anyways, hey everybody, it's Chronicles and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time we basically completed everything that there is to do in Alchemoth and brought peace to the last remaining Hyantia. This time, we are doing side quests around here in Frontier Village. Well, most quests. I'm gonna save one in particular for later. For now, let's talk to Miko. Yeah, you. Okay, can you assist Miko? Yeah, of course I'll help you out. You're not very complicated. Miko want Pelu Pelu to do night patrol properly and no slack off. Can you tell him for Miko? I'm pretty sure we could have done this a lot earlier, but come on. You can't expect me to do every single Frontier Village quest as soon as I get them, right? And there's another heart-to-heart, so if you excuse me while I set this up. A mysterious sanctuary. This place seems incredibly mysterious, Ricky. Yes, but this is a mysterious sanctuary called Prophecy Hut. So this is where the Nopon receive their prophecies. Melly, right? Melly know how Nopon can prophecy? They're delivered from on high? Wowee, Melly. Melly know lots about Nopon. Every sits above the village. Looking at it from here gives me a strange feeling. Ah, Ricky no. Ricky figured it all out. What have you figured out, Ricky? I know who you think is extra especially special. Melia, you got Shulk on the brain a little too much. You mean you? Yes, Melly, right. When Melly cuddle Ricky, how Melly feel? When I cuddle you, it feels warm and calming, like I can forget about everything. Ricky, happy. That my Ricky become hero bot to be cuddled by Melly. So that's why. I see it now. Melly and Ricky both love cuddle. Melly can stroke Ricky's fur and cuddle Ricky anytime. That's very kind of you, Ricky. Make sure you look after your fur. Okay, that's really cute. And also, if there's not a plushie of Nopon anywhere in the Nintendo store, they need to get on that, because I would kill to get a Nopon plushie. Like a life-size one. And down here is another heart-to-heart. One between Fiora and Charlotte. So, if you'll excuse me. Alright, here we go. We reawakened memories. I heard it's Nopon custom to jump from here, to prove your love and devotion. From all the way up here? Wow, bit high, isn't it? A bit. But you know someone who's leapt from an even greater height. You mean Shulk? I think I saw a smile there. Yeah, when the fortress exploded, he didn't hesitate for a second. He jumped to save his sweet Fiora. I only remember bits and pieces. I was so afraid, but when I woke up, there was Shulk by my side. I suddenly felt safe and warm. Sounds like you two get along very well indeed. What do you mean? I get along well with everyone. You, Ryan, my brother. I get it, it's playing it close to your chest. But I know what happened after you woke up. Ryan told me. You were all nervous, didn't know whether to hold hands or not. How would you know if Ryan knew? You literally woke up next to him. Heck, you saw him wake up on the fallen arm. Ryan said that? See, even Fiora is questioning this. Not just him, Dunban had plenty to say as well. Ryan and Dunban, they need to take a look at the mirror. I'm sure they have bigger things to worry about than my love life. It's natural, Fiora. We're all anxious for you and Shulk. Follow your heart. Just remember to be careful. First love can end in tears. Not you too, Charla. I've had enough of everyone sticking their nose in my business. We only want what's best for you. Don't look back on this time with regret. Go get your man, Fiora. That just makes that one cutscene from Alchema all the more painful. Whatever. I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around, pick up as many of these quests as possible, and just kind of complete them all at once. So that I'm not just running back and forth between Frontier Village and Magna Forest, which is where majority of these quests are going to be completed. So because of that, I think I'll just speed my way through, showing where all of these quests are, where to pick them up, and all that. Yes! I won't speed up completing them, but with how big Frontier Village is, I think just speeding up picking up the quests, I think it's more than enough. Wouldn't you say? So, yeah, here we go. For possibly the last time. I make no promises on that, but for potentially the last time, here's speeding up the footage. Okay, one more thing. I am not going to pick up the quest from Gadada, because I'm going to save that quest for another time. So I'm just letting you know right now, I am intentionally skipping over that particular quest for now. I will do it, just not now. Anyways, back to Speedy. Okay, I think I've gotten pretty much everything that I needed to. So yeah, not too many more quests, but yeah. Pretty sure I just trimmed off a couple minutes off of that. And I think the first good starting point would probably be, see, not this one, this one. Because I'm pretty close to completing a lot of these, so it's fine. And also, hello. You telling me to help Miko? Oh, it's needed for that quest. Okay, explains it. Oh, hi Miko. Okay, whatever. Are there any other items that I can get for this? Let's see, that one is like talk to a Napon that likes insects. Which I already know is going to be a multi-parter, so. In terms of the other areas I need to visit, Tefer Cave and Ether Mine. Okay, I'll just run around, grind for a bit, and see if I can get the other items. So I'll see you guys in a minute. While I was wandering around inside Tefer Cave to pick up the item I needed, I actually was really close by a heart-to-heart that I can actually view, so let's go ahead and do it. Glowing in the night. Dun! Ricky gets these hanging strings. They're quite remarkable. It's an amazing sight. Ricky know what strings are. You do? Well, what are they? Ricky Dun. The power of ether. I see. And what else? Ricky don't know anything else. Well, that's a reactive image if I've ever seen one. Here, actually, wait a second. There, screenshot it. You're welcome. Even I know more than that, Ricky. Do they even have schools where you're from? Dun is my hero. He knows way more than Ricky. Ricky, are you alright? You seem to be taken back. Ricky surrenders. Ricky, my friend, it is not the end of the world if you don't know something. Good. Because Ricky knows nothing about either. Regret not listening at school. There's much I do not know as well, Ricky. Bionis is a rich and diverse place. Even I have much to learn. But why strings only appear at night? Why Bionis sight didn't make them that way? Ricky, you are the funniest Napon I know. And you know what? I believe the Bionis itself may have forgotten the reason. Ricky loves traveling with Dun. Dun, the best partner ever. Why, thank you, Ricky. I enjoy visiting the mysterious wonders of Bionis as much as you. Ricky never want to leave, friends. Yeah, that one was pretty cute. I like that one a lot. Anyways, back to the grind. I'll see you guys in a minute. While I was searching for other items, I ran into Veteran Yozel, which is needed for a side quest. So, I think I'll go ahead and fight. And also, something I forgot to mention a while back, I swapped out Power Drain for Speed Shift. I think at this point a lot of enemies have high enough debuff resistance that Power Drain is basically useless now. So instead, it's better just to buff yourself at this point. And Speed Shift is one of Fiora's best arts in terms of buffing. Basically granting her haste while reducing her physical damage. But as long as you build her like an agility tank, she'll be fine. She'll be totally fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and accept this. Times 3 times, I guess, like 4-ish. Say sword. And his sword drones 10 times 4. Alright. For now, it's just regular enemies, so I'll go ahead and just meet you when I'm done here. After that fight, I actually got max affinity between Fiora and Ricky. And I also got 2 art books, and one of them is for an art I've been waiting to get a level 10 art book for. We got a level 10 art book for Light Heal at long freaking last. Because yeah, if there's any art book, level 10 art book that I wanted for Shulk, it's Light Heal. Because this basically means that we can survive even better with just the Shulk, with just the physical attackers. So Shulk, Fiora, Dunbad, and Rhine. Any combination of those 3. And also it just makes Charlotte even more obsolete. Sorry, girl. Alright, I got everything I needed to, and yeah, basically I just grinded out everything for every quest. So this is just going to be me turning in quests. Mostly. Alright, first talk to the guy that Miku wanted. And I'm going to talk, well, not Miko, but Miko. Yeah, this is not Hatsune Miku. Quest complete, and we get protection daggers. And another quest. Oh, no, I did not mean to talk to you, Miko. I have to talk to Palu Palu. Okay. Alright. Okay. After full belly. Just after lunchtime. Okay, so it's during the daytime. I'm gonna say probably about noon. Yeah, some of these quests are pretty easy, and honestly I could have completed a lot of them earlier. Heck, most of the monster grinding ones, most of the monsters were like level 30-ish, so I really could have done these a lot earlier. I'm gonna say listen to Miko's voice. Between 3 and 6. 15 o'clock will do. What can... It's salt. Pray together. Next comes back at 6. Okay. Just one last push. Think about tonight's dinner. 9 and midnight. Okay, and he's up by where Miko is. Oh, I'm just leading her along. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. It's a nice, simple little quest. I like it. Quest complete, and for that we get Gemini gear and Gemini gauntlets. Pretty outdated weapon equipment, but whatever. Oh, we got another quest. Hey, what's the problem? A gift from Miko. She wants 5 wet rats? What? Weird, but okay. No problem. I'll get those later. For now, I just want to turn in the remainder of the quests that I have yet to turn in. So let's start with Musical Genius. And for that, I think I'm gonna go to, yeah, the basement. So I'll just warp here, and I'll meet you over by where Tattle is. Alright, I am back. And here you go, Tatty. I called you Tattle earlier. This is not Majora's Mask. Wow! Humming bits and rumble bits. Yeah. New and wonderful melodies. A flood of exciting sounds. La 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 lululu. So very grateful to you all of you. Quest completed. For that we get climb armor, climb leggings, and quick step 3 gems. Again, pretty outdated by this point, but it's not bad. Are there any other quests that need to be done? Heropon's Spirit is probably the next one I want to turn in. And for that, I think it needs to be daytime. So, 10 o'clock-ish. Yep, I knew it. Okay. I'll meet you up by where that one Nopon is. Or actually, I'm gonna quickly turn in this quest to Lalapa. Because he has to defeat some Orlugas, I think? In order to prevent a catastrophe from happening. Giant attack. Cleared all, and okay, I think this should be the last one, hopefully, from you. Yes, you're good. Okay. Alright, back to finding this one Nopon. Alright, back at the archaeology level. Tachikalaki. Tasty ansel wings. They're so tasty. Kalaki make a delicious dish out of them. Alright. That should be good. While monster eating meat, Kalaki go the bish bash off. Okay. Quest complete. And for that we get Poison Defense 4 and Kalaki's Note. And Leku has a quest for us this time. What to do, so very troubling. Kalaki say she will go bash big strong monster. And she literally vanished as soon as I started this quest, so. Beat Kalaki to it. Bash Obsessive Galgoron in the area of the Hold Layer. Show how to infiltrate layer. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Oh, Kalaki's still here. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'll do this quest real fast. Why not? Okay, in Macta Forest, the Hold Layer is about here-ish. So we'll go from the Glomas Triage and make our way over there. So, just gotta head south and, yeah. So I'll just meet you over by where the Hold Layer is. Okay, so I'm kind of over by here, and basically what you want to do is go through here. And there should be a little gate blocking the way. Yes. Just open up this little crude fence and just make your way down into the Hold Layer. There will be a couple enemies, but if you're doing things in the order that I am, these things will not bother you whatsoever. So just keep marching down. Again, a lot of enemies, but they won't bother me. They know that they would just be creamed if they try anything against me. Heck, I could probably just fight with Charla alone and still come out on top. Anyways, Obsessive Galgoron, level 35. So, in other words, not gonna pose any threat to me whatsoever. So, I'll just meet you after I defeat this thing. This thing is gonna pose no problem to me whatsoever. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Leku. Leku heard the news. Fred's bash Obsessive Galgoron. There's no way Kalaki would have been able to do that. Feel much relieved. Quest complete, and for our efforts, we get Panther Gloves, which are outdated, but we welcome them nonetheless. Next. Find a wifey pawn. Like you said, Peppa, Cutis. Peppa wrote in her diary, so it must be true. He told me I'm mysterious girl. You say he lied to me? Let's just, oh, Leku knows. How about Peppa and Lupa both become Leku's... That is the correct response, Peppa. That is the correct response. Okay. Can I decide which one decide for me? Do you really want to leave an important decision like that to us? Sorry, but it seems like a little too much responsibility. I'm with Fiora on that one, honestly. Popularity Premonition. Okay. I'm gonna do this quest a little later because I do want to turn in a couple other quests, but... Or, actually, is there another quest that I could turn in right now? No. Then I guess I'll go ahead and do this quest then. And the wifey pawn that he should have is... Peppa. Or Peepa. Would I to know why Peepa look at herself so cute? Honestly, it doesn't matter which route you take. Either way, it gets you the same, like, affinity rewards. However, the main difference between the two, if we can get to it, first, Peepa needs something. Can friends get 3 delicious Fang tails from Faye? If you went with the other Napon, she'll ask you for completely different items. So, really it's just a matter of which items do you prefer grinding for. And for me, I'm choosing Peepa because I think the grinding for the fangs is not that bad. So, I'll be right back after I have grinded for these fangs. Alright, I got your fang tails. Now every Napa man will be bowing at my cute little feet. You better go get her man now. You better get her man, like you never stand a chance. Next up, marriage. Ooh, Peepa can see her now. All Peepa's guests crying as Peepa flaps her wing down the aisle. Quest complete, and for that we get shell boots, again outdated. You know the drill. Alright. I believe the next thing I want to do is to hunt for a bug-loving friend. And for that, I'm gonna jump straight down. And wait, did I just see that correctly? Hang on. Oh, no, I don't want to do that particular quest yet. Okay. I thought I saw another quest marker for a second. I was mistaken. Anyways, what you want to do is change it to night. And want to go off to the right from the central plaza. And just keep going until you find that little marker. So I'll just meet you over by where that is. And here we go. Ababa. Hello. Friends are asking if Ababa likes bugs. Ababa doesn't like bugs. Baba loves bugs. You want Ababa to make friends with Deki because we both like bugs. Deki too stubborn. Ababa can't do that. Basically, he just wants shield bugs, which I think you can grind around here on Frontier Village, right? Oh, it's back to forest. Never mind. Okay, I'll be right back once I've gotten 2 more shield bugs. While traveling through Macton Forest, I came across this little heart-to-heart over by the sparkling pool. No boys allowed. Let's go ahead and view it. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you alright, Melia? It looks as if the heat's getting to you. You may be correct. Maybe you should take a rest. That may be in order. I believe I'm starting to see things. That doesn't sound good. Maybe the forest air doesn't agree with you. It's very humid here. Don't worry, I just need a minute to compose myself. Well, if you say so. Oh, I've got a great idea. Let's take a dip, just you and me. It'll cool us both down, and it might even make you feel better. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. We won't get another chance like this, and the water's crystal clear. But well, didn't you used to go swimming outdoors when you were a kid? No, never. Father would not have allowed something like that. Then why not make up for lost time? It's the perfect chance. You're right. Let's go swimming, Charlotte. I hope Shulk doesn't see me. Yeah, it's nothing special, but it's cute. I like it. Anyways, back to finding more shield bugs. And finishing up that quest. There, I got the last shield bug. Let's go back. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, Ababa, I got your bugs. Ababa, go tell and talk to old Deki when Ababa finished work. Tell Kokora to leave it to Ababa. So, let's go talk to our young Napon friend. Alright. Kokora, let's talk. Grabby Pondeki not say anything. A little upon me know anyway. Yay, they're friends. Yay. Another problem resolved. Quest complete. And for our efforts, a sky cap. Again, outdated, but it still works fine. Alright. If I remember correctly, there is another string of there is like a string of side quests that begin because of that one quest. Oh, I just saw it for a second. But I think we've done enough side questing. I've done a lot this video, so I think we'll call it here. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we continue doing more Frontier Village quests. See you guys then.